in the object, if we have a group of records, how to fetch those group of records and display in the VF page. Now listen to the format carefully. This concept is called list view concept. List of records are displayed in the page. So what is the concept? List view. In how many ways we can display group of records in the VF page? In how many ways we can display group of records in the VF page? List view concept. Now there are 4 solutions for this. One is page block table, data table, data list, and repeat. What are the 4 concepts? Page block table, data list, repeat. These are the 4 concepts what we have. List view. What is the concept of list view? If you want to display a list of records in the VF page, list view, there are 4 ways in which we can display the records. One is page block table, data list, page block table, data list, repeat. These are the 4 concepts which are available. But now, from where we are getting the data? Fetch the data from the object by defining object as standard. Fetch the data from S object by defining the object as standard controller. Next. So a record set var. If you want to fetch the data, from S object, we have to define record set var. We have to define record set var. What is this record set var? Now, these are the list of leads what we have. In the leads, we have some filters here. If I say open leads, list of all the leads are coming. This list of 15 leads are coming based on this filter. If I say 100 leads, 20 leads are coming. We say recently viewed, 2 records are coming. So these records are coming based on what? The filter what I am selecting. Whatever the filter I am selecting here, based on that filter, we are getting a list of records. Are you clear about this? Based on the filter what I applied, we are getting a list of records. Based on the filter what I applied, we are getting a list of records. Okay. Now, understand this point. Whatever the records we are getting based on the filter, whatever the records I am getting based on the filter, they are stored in record set var. Now, based on the filter, we are getting a list of records. These list of records are referred using record set var. Are you getting my point? Now look at this. I'm giving standard control. Standard control equal to lead. Record set var equal to. So the records which are fetched because of the filter, records which are fetched because of the filter, records which are fetched because of the filter, they are stored in items. They are stored in items. Now these records I want to display. How it is possible? Let us take the first one, apex page block title. Then I'm giving here apex page block, apex page block table, value equal to apex page block table, value equal to items, var equal to apex page block table, value equal to items, var equal to a. Now what was this? This is a group of records. Whichever the records we are getting from there, when you apply recently used records, we are getting 2 or 3. Those records are in items. Based on the filter, we are getting a group of records. Those group of records are referred by items. Now when you have a group of records, what should I do? Take one by one record and display. So what is a first record? Okay, what is a first record? Then display the value. Apex column a dot company a dot. Now a is the first record. First record last name, first name, phone, company, lead source. Done. Then a will go to second record. Second record, first name, last name, phone, company. Completed. Then a will go to third record. Like that, a will start from the first record, goes till the last record. Are you getting my point? So what was that items? Group of records. What is that a? It is starting with the first record, then second record, then third record. Like that till the end it will move. I hope you are good. So let us see how we are getting the output. So how did you get? Lead records, last name, first name, phone, company, and I hope you are good with this. Right? How the records are coming? Row wise. How the records are coming? Row wise. People are good. So page block table, which is a, let us take the first one. This is a child component of this is used to display maximum it can display attributes. First attribute value. This will refer to, right now I am taking the data from an object. In the down the line, I will go to Apex class, write a SQL query, give the list. Right now, straight away I have taken from records at where. When you go further, I will write a SQL query and get the data. This is a variable. It will refer to one record at a time from the I hope you are good with this. So what is the structure? Apex page block table value equal to items. What is this? Whatever the name you are giving here, same name will be applied here. Var equal to a one record. So a dot last name, first name, phone. Because it's a table, we have a columns. People have followed this. Everyone is clear? Clear? Okay. Create an example to refer to the data from account object. Create a page block table which will display list of records from account object. Create an example which will refer to the data from account object. So if you want to refer to the data from account object, what we are supposed to do? Standard controller equal to account. First we have to define standard controller equal to account. Define standard control equal to account. Records at where also we have to define. Uploaded. Videos are already uploaded.
Sir, all standard objects are will be having some dummy data.
Now, generally, it's a trial account will be having some dummy data. Because it's a trial
Okay,
account, you have some dummy data.
thank
People
you.
have done this example. What was that? Standard controller equal to account. Records at var equal to items. Standard control equal to account. Records at var equal to items. Then we have page block. Then we have page block. Within the page block, we have page block table. Within the page block, we have page block table. Right, boss. Let us go to the next example in this. Now, so I have given apex column. Now I am giving apex column value apex column open the apex column, close the apex column. Here I am giving a dot, a dot, we have, here I gave apex column value equal to a dot last thing. Here I am giving within the column I am giving a dot company. Have a preview. So we got the company names, but what is happening on the top? What is happening on the top? You are not finding any header. Here we have a last name, first name, phone, but there is no. So what is this? If you are defining within the column, open the column, close the column. In between, if you write, the header will not be coming. You will not be getting header. If you don't get header, what I should do? I can give header value. If you want to define your own header, you don't want the header from the Salesforce, you want to define your own header, then I was supposed to give header value equal to company. Go back. What you are finding here? Are you clear? So if you write in between the column, you will not get the header. Then if you want to print your own header, I will give header value equal to source. Then let us take the next one. Apex. I got apex column. In this apex column, I am giving or else I just give. I am adding one small example here. Okay. Now I am giving one extra component input. I am giving one extra column input checkbox. Column open, column close, I give input checkbox. Then what happened here? We got the checkboxes. We got the checkboxes here. But there is no header. Why there is no header? In between the column you wrote, that is the reason there is no header. Now you want to create your own header. If your header is a text, I can give header value equal to source. Suppose I want to print action here. So what I can give? Column. Then it is going to print action. But I don't want to print a text value. I want to print a checkbox on the top, so that people can select that checkbox to select all, select none. Now I want to create a checkbox. If you want to give header other than a text, if you want to create your own header, but it is not a text, then what we use? Facet. Then what we use? Facet. If you want to create any header other than text, I will go for facet. Now header for what? This column, right? Header for this column. So where should I write the facet? Within the column, I have to write name. For this column, we are creating a header within the column. In whichever the column you have created a facet, for that column we create facet name equal header. So what you want to print in the header? Input. So you want to create anything other than text you want to create, we are supposed to go with the apex facet. So whatever we gave in the apex facet, that will be printed as a what we got here. I hope it's clear. We need to write some functionality to say when I select this, all should be selected. I need to write a logic for it. Are you getting my point? So when do you use facet? If you want to print anything other than text, I will go for facet. If it is a text, straight away I can go with the header value. I hope you are good with this. So what we are doing? Apex facet. Okay. Now let us take this. Apex column. Within the column I am giving what I am doing, apex column. This is one column. In the column what I am printing, command buttons. Go back. So what are you getting here? Add and right. So I want to work on this row. This row I want to add one more row. Delete. We'll see the logics. We are creating the UI structure now. I hope you are good with this. So within the column it's your choice. If you want to print only data, a dot field name. Now if you want to print anything other than data, we need to write within the body. Again we are going with apex column, command link, u substance, ampersand, nb, nbsp means one character space, one character. Now it's n is one character, b is one character, so it gives one character space. Pipeline, one character space. If I don't give space, both will be coming together. Now we got separated by one small. Now what are these? Command link. When you click on this, what is the action? Command button, command link, command button. This is input checkbox. Command link, command button, input checkbox. Are you getting my point? Am I clear? Am I clear? Okay. Straight away you want to print a field a dot value equal to a dot field. Now within the column you want to print any other thing. Within the column you want to print any other thing. So what we are supposed to do? Apex column open. In between that right, then apex column close. I hope everyone has followed. Clear? Okay. I'll give a small example. Try to build this. This is the view I require. Now this is the data from account object. This is the data from account object. Create this structure. It is a data from account object. Now create this UI.
Satish, I got one error.
What is that?
Can I text it?
Yeah.
I did send it.
You should keep Apex form. Button should be in the form.
Oh,
Any component
okay.
which require user interaction should be within the form.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Thanks.
Everyone make an attempt. Anybody finding difficult, let me know. I can help you out. But make an attempt of writing this. This is a data from account object. You have to define standard control equal to account, records and where equal to items.
Okay.
Make an attempt of writing. Anyone finding it difficult, you know, I can help you.
Satish, I wanted to clarify that whether this record set var has to be items always, or it can be any other value.
1 minute. What's your query? Repeat.
When we just define the record set var,
Okay.
and here we are referring it to items. That means we will be using this word throughout in order to
No,
get the.
it is a variable. So you can give whatever the name you want. I have given items
Okay.
from my candidates.
Okay.
You can use whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just wanted to.
Standard controller account. It's your choice. I have taken items, you can take ABC. It is a variable name. As per your choice, you can choose whatever the variable you want. Form I have taken. Page block. Within the page block, I have taken page block table. Value equal to var equal to A. Now, I am going with apex facet name equal to header apex input checkbox. Now, when I say apex facet name equal to header, I give apex input checkbox. Now, what happened here? We got only header. We got only header. We got only header. Only on the header we got. We want the button to be printed on the body also. So what I was giving apex when I give input checkbox,
Column is not different.
Yeah, that's mistake here. First, let me give apex column facet. Only what we got here? Header. Only header we got. Now I want the column, okay, checkbox to be printed in the body. So what I was taking? Right? The facet one, what I have given is header. The other one, what I have given is the body. Then what is the other one I have to create? Column value equal to a dot name column a dot industry a dot 4 this is what I give. So name, industry, phone, rating. Then we got name, phone, industry, rating. What is the next one we received? Name, industry, phone, rating, action, edit and delete. Header value equal to action. It is a text. So I have given header value equal to action. One button value equal to command button value equal to. So we have given apex column value equal to command button value equal to edit. I have not mentioned the actions. I just gave label names of the button, edit and delete. Then I require one more column header value equal to command link value equal to apex command link value equal to. Now if I give command link, they'll come side by side. Now they'll come side by side. So what should I give? I have to give a space. I give ampersand nv this is how we got. I hope you are good with this. Everyone has followed this. Look at the code. Anyone has any queries? Let me know. Look at the code. So initially we started with apex page standard controller equal to account record set where. Please mute your mic. Pawan, mute your mic. Record set where equal to items. Then we had a form, and again we are taking a page block. Now if you don't want this structure at the back end, now at the back end, what is this? It's a table, and again we are finding a block here, right? I don't want that block. What I can do? Mode equal to then page block layer will not be displayed. Now look at this. You're not finding the backend layer. You're not finding the backend layer. Are you clear about this? Okay. The page block. Now what was there in this one? Page block table. Value equal to list of records which you want to display. var equal to a variable which will refer to one by one record at a time, which will refer to one by one record at a time. Next, apex column. Now, why did I take facet? Why did I take a facet? Why I have taken facet here? Because I want to create my own header and it is not a text. When you want to create your own header, when it is not a text, I was supposed to go with a facet. In the facet, what I can give? Header, footer, and caption. Whichever the element in which I have given facet, for that column, header will come. Then column a dot name, a dot industry, a dot phone, a dot rating. Next, I want to give buttons. So apex column, within the column, command button 1, command button 2. I want to give a link. Apex column, command link 1, command link 2. I hope you are good with this. Okay. Everyone has followed this, right? Now,
Satish, what is the use of this command link button?
now it's like a link. When you click on the link, the corresponding action will be performed. It is a button, it is a link. It is a button, it is a link. At the end of the game, both will perform same action. Both will perform same action. Right. How you want to display? Now this is a link. This is a link. This is a button. This is a link. This is a button. I hope you are good with this. Okay. Next, let us go to example. So here I want to give header value. If you want to define your own custom header value, it will take only string value. Okay. This will take only string value. What is the extra thing I have given here? Create one character space. I hope you are good with these examples. Okay. Next one. I want to display the data from the fifth row. I want to display the data. From where I want to display the data? From the fifth row, I want to display the data. So we have page block table. No. So I can give first. First equal to 5. When I say first equal to 5, from the fifth row, you got a list of records. You got a list of records. When I say 5, in the list of records, from the fifth row, they will be displayed. First, this will specify the position in the list. From this position, display the record. In the list, item is a list of record. In that list of record, position is first 5. So from the fifth position, give me all the records. So first will indicate from which position in the list record should be displayed. From which position in the list record should be displayed. Then they told rows. How many rows? Not getting applied here. Sorry, I'm looking at different example, right? Now this how many records are coming here? 5 records. No, let me give you. Look at this. 7 records, right, boss? So first indicates from which position? Rows indicate how many? This will specify from which position be displayed. We have rows. This is a numerical value. This will specify how many records. Right. How the records are displayed in this row-wise display. How the records are displayed row-wise. I hope you are good. Same example. I'm copy pasting it.
Satish,
Yes.
can you explain this first once again?
First will indicate from which position you want to get the record. Let us say now when I didn't give first. How many records came? Right, these many records. Now I told so in the list of record from index 10, index will start with 0, 0, 1, 2, 3. From index 10, that means from 10th record, display the records. So how many records came here? 5. Total 15 records are there. So from the 11th record, they display. So position. Now, first, in the list, from which position I have to start displaying? There are 20 records. Start displaying from 5th record. Start displaying from 10th record. That's what we are indicating. Right, boss. Page block. Same story. We have data. So what is this data table? Same one. I am not modifying anything. Whatever we got, same one. But instead of page block table, I am giving no changes. Only page block table is modified as same program, but page block table I modified as data table. If you display like a data table, what happened here? Now, this is not displaying the data like a row. This is displaying the data like a row. Standard Salesforce look and feel we are getting. When you apply like a data table, we don't get a standard look and feel, and the data is displayed like a column. If we take a page block table, we get a standard look and feel, row wise and column wise display we are getting. Standard look and feel we are getting the data in the standard look and feel. We are getting the data with a standard look and feel, and data will be displayed like a row. Data will be displayed like a row. When you go for a data table, we are not getting like a row. And are you getting any headers here? Look at this. Name, industry, are you getting? We are not getting anything. So if you go with a data table, it is also used to display the list of record. Okay. Let me remove some complexity from here to understand the first initial format. What we have? Data table. So here I am giving header value. So I gave header value. Go back. What do we got here? Last name, first name. Then we have next. There is no proper. There is no proper here. So what I am giving here? Width. What happened? The size of the table is increased. Width. Width. Then we have we're getting some color here. Now we want to apply BG color. Now let us take the next one. Now we are applying border. Now look at this. We are applying a border. So why? Because it is not getting a proper look and feel. Now we are supposed to apply look and feel. We are supposed to apply look and feel. Now it is not getting a border and everything. If you take a page block table, standard look and feel we are getting. If it is a data table, we are not getting a standard look and feel. So we are applying our structures. Now here we can give border. Now I can take the border. I can go with the cell pad. Okay, cell padding. The space. When you say padding in the border, this gap is called padding. When you say cell spacing, gap between cell to cell. This is cell spacing. Cell spacing, and this gap, what you are finding is cell. Are you getting? So when you go for data table, we get a list of record in the form of table, but you need to apply your own style. You are happy with the standard style, I can go with the page block table. No, I am not happy. I want to apply some customization. Let us say I want to get this structure. Now, if you want to get this structure, this is not possible with the page block table. Page block table will give you list of records in the table format. But here I want a table, but I want to apply my own style. Then I'll go for. Now here I want to display. I don't want a border. Go for this. Remove the border. I don't want a border, but I want a outer border. So what was this? In the scripting, we generally use a scripting formats. Your AngularJS or jQuery, this concept is frequently used. This one of the. Now we have. Now we have column width. What is the width you want to give for every column? Then I can give frame. So this all we are trying to apply your own structure. You are trying to apply your own structure. Now we got a frame box. You got a frame box. I want a border. I don't want a box. So we have flexibility in organizing this data. We have flexibility in organizing this data. B sides. You got a lines only on the vertical side. Horizontal side, you are not finding. So how you want? You want the border. You look at, you got the borders on the horizontal. So all this is what? You have a custom properties to think how you want to apply. How you want to apply. Rules. Now when you say rules I can say rows. They will be separating rows. Row wise they will be getting a lines. The lines you are getting row wise. No, I don't want row wise, I want column wise. Then rules equal to calls. So you can organize the data as per your requirement. You can organize the data as per your requirement. So what all this data table is also used to display list of record, but it will not get a standard look and feel. We need to apply our own attributes or CSS to get the proper look and feel. Right, boss? We'll see the attributes and everything in the next class. I hope you got the theme. Everyone is good with this theme? Right. Sure.
Satish,
Yes.
thing also.
No. Whatever the list of records you are giving, that will be displayed also. So when you are getting a list, you sort the data and give a list. Before you pass the data to me only, you sort it and give it. This is only for displaying the data.